My fault, world. We had technical difficulties. You know what I'm saying? Technical difficulties. Look at this boy. You can't even see his whole face. That. I got a pop up. That's why you can't see his whole face. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean, but we back at it, man. I apologize. Technical difficulties. You know what I mean? But you know, back to this hating bull. You know what I mean? What you talking about?
Listen,
What you was talking
listen.
about?
You see, I was clearly just getting into the fact that we just set up our other home stadium in Kansas City
Okay.
because it looked like that's a Philadelphia owned team.
Okay.
When we go throw our practice quarterback out there to play against us, they
Okay.
told us he was top five. That's all I'm trying to say. Is that right now it looked like there's only one person that's top. He wear number one. I've been saying it for a little bit.
Micah Parsons.
Like we don't. Hey,
You talking about Mike?
Green Bay looking good.
You talking about Malik?
I mean, if he the one,
You talking about Malik Neighbors?
yeah, Malik Neighbors is looking like the one. I ain't gonna hold you.
Uh,
I'm gonna get into that.
uh,
I'm gonna get into that later.
what you talking about? Like,
Because because one thing that won't be happening in
uh,
Philadelphia
uh,
is Malik Neighbors going off like that. That will not be happening. Not after my defense played yesterday. You seen
bro,
when them
bro.
boys is locked.
Wait,
I
wait,
told you.
wait,
I
wait.
told
Before you
I
go,
told you.
before you go off on a rant, before you go off on a rant, right? Answer this. Just answer this for me. Give me three offensive playmakers on KC. I'll wait.
Travis Kelsey, Patrick Mahomes.
No,
Xavier Worthy was hurt.
the quarterback can't be the playmaker. I mean,
Listen,
granted, Patrick Mahomes do use his
listen,
legs, and all that, but give three weapons for Patrick Mahomes to use.
those running backs ain't weapons. What's his name? What's
And
his name? What's his name?
if you want to be honest, since Travis went back to, never mind. Since he started messing with Taylor Swift, you know, since he started
He
messing
was messing.
with Taylor Swift, his play went downhill. You know why? Because he got that bag secure. He got that
She,
bag
she,
secured. So
yeah,
you know what? He said,
maybe
I ain't
that's me.
go ahead and get CTE. I'm secure. Let me go ahead and marry this girl. You know what I'm saying? Viva Las
Listen,
Vegas! Whatever he be screaming out all that bull crap when they win the
look,
Super Bowls and all that. Like,
look. He was messing with her when he came this way, right? He was messing with her. It was all cute. I remember that one. I remember that. It was all cute,
listen,
right? And then the next year they, you
he
know,
was messing with her the last Super Bowl. What happened?
he was messing with her. He was messing with her the first Super Bowl when we
No,
was there.
no, he wasn't.
He was.
Oh
He
yeah.
was.
You know
He
what?
was.
He was.
He
He did.
he
But they
was.
it wasn't dating official. They was just being
Now
seen
look,
together.
look,
They wasn't dating
look.
official. It's like when you mess with them
Listen,
Kardashians. You know what I'm saying? What happened when you mess with the Kardashians? You know what I mean?
listen. It's just like this. Where's she from? She from close to Philly,
Forget all that. Give me
right?
three offensive
She,
playmakers on the Chiefs right now.
I
Three.
can't. I can't. Off top of the head, I can't remember the running back. But running back's a good running back. Huh? Huh?
But you can't remember him, but he's a good running back.
Bro, he been a good back for a while, bro. Cut it out.
Bro,
Cut it
bro,
out. Super Bowl, Super,
bro,
Super Bowl winning, Super
bro.
Bowl winning running back. Super
I
Bowl winning. Listen,
I
listen,
know
listen.
you. If the Water Boy was good, you gonna remember his name. You can't remember the star running back. Cut it out.
Bro. Cut it out. Cut it out, bro.
Cut it out.
Teams ran by Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelsey. That's their
If
guys.
the Water Boy was
Xavier Worthy got,
his name, bro, cut it out. Cut it
bro.
out.
Xavier Worthy got hurt.
I mean,
Xavier Worthy was hurt. That ain't got nothing to do with us. What
so
we were
give me
supposed to do.
three offensive playmakers on the Chiefs right now. Go.
We're not naming offensive playmakers on the Chiefs because
Cause
nobody made offensive plays. Because
you can't name
nobody did it.
because you can't name
Nobody did it.
you can't name it.
Nobody did it. Who
So
I can't name. I can't. I
ask
can't.
you
I
one
can't
question.
name the court. I can't name the quarterback. I
Let
can't
me
name who's the quarterback. Who was he? Who
wow.
was he? I ain't see nobody yesterday. I was looking.
Let me ask you one more question. Let me ask you one more question. How hard is it to stop one offensive weapon? How hard
Man,
is
it's
it?
hard. It's
It's
hard,
hard to
man.
stop one offensive weapon.
It's, it's hard because they ain't stopped Hurts yet, baby. They ain't
It's hard
stopped
to
him
stop
yet.
one offensive weapon.
Is
Be
it hard
honest.
to stop one offensive? But I mean, listen, the guy.
Stop
If
one
we going
offensive weapon.
into, when you ain't got when you just got Kelsey, is it a harder game? Yeah, hell yeah. This is Super Bowl guy. It's no excuses for him.
Answer this. Answer this. Player for player, pound for pound. Let's let's remove favorite teams out of the book. If the Cowboys had a roster like y'all and we played the Chiefs, are you gonna sit there and say it's because we dominant, or is you gonna say the Chiefs ain't really got nobody no more? The Chiefs on the
That
downward, bro.
mm-mm. It was the defense. That's all. I'm on the defense.
All right. So you on the defense? Give me three playmakers on the defense for the Chiefs.
No, I'm talking about on our defense. Our defense. That's all.
But
That's why we're dominant. That's why
even
we are.
on the Chiefs is a shell of themselves. The Chiefs not the Chiefs no more. So at the end of the day, you can't. I get it. It's still the Chiefs, right? But that's like you waiting to Brady get in the wheelchair to say, yeah. All right, prime example, when we beat the Buccaneers. You know why I don't even brag about that? And we dominated in the playoffs, that Brady last game. You know why I don't sit there and talk about that and say we whooped Brady on his last game out? Yeah, I mean, we retired Brady. You know why I don't talk about that? Because how you going to beat up on a man in a wheelchair? You're going to
And
beat up on
Patrick
a
Mahomes ain't in. Patrick
uh,
Mahomes ain't in the
Mahomes
wheelchair.
not in a wheelchair, but they don't have the same team. They not that dynasty team that they was that got them those two Super Bowls. Like they on the
I,
downward slope. Like even 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 the year that they beat y'all, like that was y'all was supposed to win that game. Like at the end of because
hmm
they still ain't have nobody. But for some reason, everybody's sitting there like, dang, how the Chiefs keep pulling games out of their behind? Because they didn't have
hmm
anybody. All they had was Travis Kelsey. Now, you fast forward to a year later, and then to the next year, they're still in the same predicament. So it's only going to get worse. They didn't help they roster. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying they didn't help it, but they didn't help it. The words those like, oh my God, the Chiefs are a contender this year. I don't. I listen. That's why I got Jeff. I got not Josh Allen. If Josh Allen don't get to the Super Bowl this year, and Patrick Mahomes and them get there, he ain't never gonna get there. Because this is gonna be the year. Joe Burrow hurt.
hmm
Chiefs is garbage. Not they garbage, but they not the same old Chiefs. So you got Lamar and the Ravens and Josh and Buffalo. And I got Buffalo being better than Lamar and them because they a well-rounded team. Not to say Ravens not, because Ravens, John, what's his name? Is it John Harbaugh? Which Harbaugh
Yes,
is?
it's John. It's John. It's John.
He's a great defensive mind, so
Great.
you can't count him out. But if Josh don't get it at this time, I don't think he'll ever get it because this is the perfect opportunity for you to get it. Just like when we went 13-3 that year, when we went 13-3 or 12-5, yeah, it was 12-5, and then we got into the playoffs and we had that easy schedule. We had Green Bay, we had the young Green Bay Packers team, and then if we would have won that, we could have beat up on two other bum teams before we came to see y'all, right? Before we came to see y'all, we had an easy path to
hmm
come and see y'all,
hmm
and we
We
let it
dropped the
slip.
ball.
We let it
hmm
slip, and I ain't even gonna say we let it slip because you know they was better than us, but McCarthy, mix that with Dan Quinn already got his job secure in Washington. So why would I win a Super Bowl with y'all? My job already secure. It's not like I'm fighting for a head coach spot. That man had the job secure before we even went into our last game of the season. He was already their head coach. They just ain't announced it. You know what I'm saying? But he already had his job secure in Washington. So why would he play hard to go win a Super Bowl for us? That's why I think he called the horrible game because that defense ain't look like themselves. I don't know who that defense look like, but all in all, they ain't look like themselves. Then you got 5-yard McCarthy, not to mention all we got on offense is CD. So it's like, no, you know what? I take that back because we had Brandon Cooks, but they for some reason I don't know why 5-yard McCarthy ain't utilized Cooks the way he was supposed to. You know what I'm saying? He did not utilize Cooks to beat people over top. Like the way that we playing right now, you see how Dak throwing that ball downfield?
Yeah,
That's
it took him a little bit, but he's finally smart.
no, that's coaching. This is what I'm trying to tell you. It's the play calling, bro. It's the play calling. Now, if they gave Dak the same leeway that they gave Tony Romo was his own conductor. You know what I'm saying? Like Jason Garrett was the coach, and
Yeah,
you had Kellen Moore and Scott Linehan or whoever it was. They was the OCs, but Tony Romo, that was a Tony Romo offense. Tony was calling them plays himself. Dak, they ain't giving Dak that same leeway. And I don't think Dak gonna be the type of boy that's just gonna say F the coach. He's too much of a company man, right? He's too much of a company man. So I don't think he's gonna say F the coach. I'm gonna call what I see and then deal with the consequences later. You know what I'm saying? But we got new play calling, which is why we taking shots downfield now. Dak always been a good quarterback, bro. You gotta look from this man rookie year. This man went toe to toe with A-Rod, bro. People fail to realize we came into the third quarter. I think we was down like 2 possessions. Dak and Zeke brought us back to tie the game up. So all the defense had to do is go ahead and get one more stop so we can go into OT. And the way that the momentum was going, we would have won that game in OT. But the defense let A-Rod get in field goal position with less than a minute left in the game.
you
You know what
see,
I'm saying?
yeah. Look, the question is, ain't Dak if it's that good? Dak good, right? Listen,
But
like I told,
we ain't even on
you
that.
know, because you know,
We
I
on
say, I
because you want to poke your chest out.
oh yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. You know what? Because listen, dig this here. Look,
Roar,
when you
roar.
go out there
Yeah.
and teams don't really score on you, right? These supposed to be scoring teams,
No,
right?
no, no. Nope, nope,
Scoring
nope,
teams be out
nope,
there
nope,
playing
nope.
against. They ain't
What,
scored 17 last week. They ain't
bro,
scored. They won. We do
bro,
this.
you talking about the Monstars versus the Looney Tunes. You know what I'm saying? Like
so,
y'all doped up
so when we
and,
come in there and we punch it in the face, we can't do it no other way. It kind of reminds me. It's the same exact thing, right?
mm,
Canelo and Crawford. You got Crawford. That's us. We got it all, please. We got it all, right? And then you got Canelo, the Chiefs,
right,
right? Thought they had it all.
right, right,
But
right,
when it's time to go out there and lace them things up,
right,
mm-mm.
bro.
You know who the best is.
Cut it out.
And that goes all across the NFL this year. You
What?
come out there and you play, you come to them birds, better
I
be
think
ready.
forgot
Listen,
y'all almost lost to us. Y'all didn't beat us. We beat ourselves. I think you felt. I think you missed that part.
the
Y'all didn't beat
when
us.
you, you,
We
you
beat
can't you
ourselves.
can't right. You can't make mistakes when you playing a great team, bruh. That's not y'all making mistakes. We winning. We've been winning the whole game. Y'all can't make mistakes and y'all down. That's bad.
No, actually, we started off 7-0. scored
True, true,
touchdown. He
true,
scored.
true,
But at the end of
true,
the day,
true.
at the end of the day, at the end of the day, again, that was the first game of the season. None of our starters got any time in preseason, just as well as y'all did. And clearly, you see CD still dropping them balls. He's still dropping them balls. Like, like at, at, at the end of the day, next time we see y'all, it's gonna be a total different game, bro.
Y'all got a lot to fix before y'all come in and trying to see us. Cause
On the way, help is on the
you
way.
see Devontae starts to look better and better, right? Torture the catch. Devontae. You see AJ snatch out the air. It's behind him. How did he even see? Right?
Right,
Snatch out the air. Those types of amazing things. You see when the game get on the line and it's time to close the game out, Saquon is just like they say about Michael Jordan. Get
right,
him that ball and let him deliver in the fourth quarter.
right.
Saquon going out there and delivering in the fourth quarter.
That.
When we getting into the when we get deeper in the season and all the kink all and we iron out all the kinks and we got the guaranteed touchdown every game, guaranteed seven. It's gonna get harder on y'all boys. And those rookies they can't mess up like they was messing up against the Giants. I mean, you can't make those mistakes, rookies. You playing your young boys, your young boys go out there and you make mistakes. You see Dexter Lawrence and them boys start to make it crazy. Now you imagine having that issue when you got them Eagles coming forward. Sorry, Dak. Good night. Good night, Dak. Dak, you didn't have to play Jalen Carter number one, game one. But Patrick Mahomes did. You see the difference? You see the difference? That man's a beast. You want them when they getting in Super Bowl mode. You know what to do when they in Super Bowl mode. They break
First of
every
all,
offensive line.
the Chiefs offensive line look nothing like our offensive line. Let's get that clear. Because like yeah, you got Jalen Carter on one side, but at the end of the day, on the opposite side, you still got an offensive line. Jalen Carter ain't out there playing against ghosts. It ain't like
Oh no,
Logan.
Jordan Day. Oh no,
It ain't like
Huff
Carter
Jordan
on
Davis and all them boys is out there too. You remember
right.
that?
It ain't like it's not like Jalen Carter on the field and we going just freeze up.
Well,
Man,
what's that
we not
center name? What's
Carter
what's that center
already.
name?
Man,
What's
we
that
not
center name?
Carter
Not
already.
you, not them three rookies. They ain't seen Jalen Carter yet. Y'all starting three rookies.
BB Cooper BB seen Jalen Carter
Yeah,
last
Cooper
year.
no. Cooper no. He know.
Hold up.
Cooper BB no.
Cooper BB don't know nothing.
He know. Cooper no. Now
But
them rookies that's playing with him. Which, we ain't doing the dumb moves like homeboy on the Giants.
right,
Good. Question. Me and my youngins all had this little debate.
uh
55. Is he still a Giant today?
55,
Yeah. Five
55.
penalties in the first quarter. Five
Nah,
penalties in the first quarter. He came
nah,
out with
nah,
the right hook.
yeah, nah. He would have been bent.
Hmm.
They was talking about that earlier. Like that's
Yeah.
an undisciplined player right there. He would have been benched. Like that's the only way that you're gonna get him to stop doing stuff like that. You
Hmm.
got to take away his playing time. You got to penalize him for that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was
man.
a bad
So
display.
look, so last year we played Jalen Carter, right?
Hmm.
Half a sack, one tackle for a loss.
Hmm.
One tackle for a loss, half a sack. That's
Hmm.
that's that was the first
That's
game.
that.
That was the first game. Hold up. Hold up. Let's go to the second game. Let's go to the second game. Let's go to the second game. And
Hmm.
you, we had a lot of injuries. We was dealing with a lot of injuries. All right, let's go to the second game. Jalen Carter, one QB hit. That's it.
One QB
That's
hit.
it. That's it. No tackles, no solo, no sacks, no tackles for no losses, no none of that.
Hmm.
One
They
QB
don't
hit,
got they got one QB hit. They don't got the hurries and none of that, right? And what was the score?
bro.
What was the
We don't
score?
care about none of all that. Like at the end of
We
the day,
do. Because if you run stats like that, then that's saying what, that he didn't do nothing. Are you crazy? Jalen Carter ain't never had a game where he ain't do nothing.
obviously he didn't. That's what it's saying.
Nah, bro. Bro, he
It's
had a
saying
QB hit.
right,
He had a QB hit, right? And that's
yeah,
all he did that whole game. Had one QB hit.
right. That's
Please,
what it's
bro. Oh, he was an all pro. He was an all pro. There's
no,
no
no.
way. It's
I mean, is 15 other games. So at the end of the day, that's
he
just one game.
he
But
no, Jalen Carter's only bad games were early on. He turned
or,
it up after week 5.
orally on what?
Huh?
Orally on what?
Let's talk about the fucking shit the stuff that we got to talk.
All right, yo, let's stop. Hold on. I'm drawn. I'm drawn. All right, hold up. All right, we're gonna go to 2023. We're gonna go 2023. First game with y'all. And y'all blew us out both of those games, but you gotta remember we ain't had Dak either. So we gonna go the year before. You know what I'm saying? We gonna go the year before. Jalen Carter, two
That's rookie
tackles.
year.
Yeah, I guess. Two tackles,
Yeah.
one solo, a half a sack.
Y'all
One
quarterback pretty
QB hit,
well.
one QB hit, and you had Fletcher Cox that year.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hold up, hold up. Let's go back. Let's go back with Oh no, that's the same game. We don't want that game no more. We don't want that game. And Dak had 3 touchdowns that game. But we don't want that game no more. We still lost that, 28-23. That's a hurt piece. 3 touchdowns, 374, and all that, and you still lose.
That's a good team you playing.
I'm done.
I can't understand how you don't see it the same way. It's gonna come, the flowers are gonna come later. It's gonna be 5, 10 years, and everybody gonna talk about how the Eagles was that team. And yo, it was a beautiful ride. Like, now as a fan, I truly appreciate
Right.
growing up, and because when we was younger, it was a lot of, we could never get it done. Then we start getting it done, and this is how I feel. This is what it feel like.
Still like that.
This is what it feel like. We get the job done. They said y'all got one, y'all ain't ever gonna get another. Now it's looking like it's looking like we want that next one now. It looked like we want it now.
Now. Now.
It looks I,
Now.
I ain't saying look, especially mowing through the division. You going, man,
This guy's
y'all,
crazy.
y'all better
Man,
get it together. Y'all better get it together.
no, you're 100
I'm gonna
percent
start. I'm gonna start looking in the. I'm gonna count y'all as a serious contender next year. So hey, Cowboy Nation.
hey,
Next year is gonna be the year when y'all can say y'all can compete against us. Y'all gotta figure out too much right now. I know who coming. I know who coming. This is one of my guys. I've been watching him. I've been watching him for a while. Like this is one of the boys that broke the Clowney. One of the boys that broke the internet. Boy could do he an animal. I love Clowney. Fight. That's y'all got CD Lamb and Clowney. Two boys I really like.
hold on.
Y'all going. It's next year for y'all. That's
You
when
ready?
y'all can come talk to us.
You ready? This is the second game.
Mm-hmm.
One tackle.
That's it. Ooh,
Oh wait,
that was
wait,
later on.
wait. He had a TD.
Oh yeah, I think that was when he took it out of Dak's hand and ran it in. Just took it.
He had a TD. Damn, that boy,
Listen, that's a bad boy, man.
bro.
That's a good yo.
I can count
If
on
he
one.
was, if that guy was on your team, you would be saying this guy's the best defensive lineman in the NFL.
I wouldn't. I ain't even say that about Mike.
Micah wasn't. Micah
But
playing in the NFL when T.J. Watt playing. He can't say it.
Jalen Carter is.
No, Jalen Carter's on his way there.
Oh, why?
He just so happens to have those boys behind him too. He got Zach Vaughn right behind him. He got Quinion right. He got Cooper right there. He got them boys right there, bro. Look, you bobble one is a pick.
Yeah,
Don't play. Don't. You know how Eagles. You know how Eagles swoop in. They the best. That's the best. That's the top bird out there. That's the top bird.
I know your frustration. I ain't gonna lie. I was just playing Madden. This dude had the Eagles, and the sad part is he had Deron Bland on his team. You know, I'll be playing the ultimate team, so the ball pop up in the air. And it's just gonna stay in the air for like 30 seconds, bro. I ain't never seen a ball stay that high for that long. And this dude grabbed the interception. I said, "Oh, EA cheating right now." They don't. But listen, at the end of the day, I just looked at all the games that he played.
hmm
Um, while or against us, and this dude didn't do much, bro. He
You
didn't do
mentioned
much.
you mentioned a half sack twice and a touchdown. What more? There's probably no better production out of anybody else in those games.
What?
Add add the W's on top of it. Those are not bad games out there, young man. Remember the ones were rookie games.
What was
So when rookie
talking
when
about the win?
when
Talking about the
huh?
win? Talking about the win?
Yeah.
Cause you ain't win all of them.
We
Like
won what, three of
no, I tell you exactly how many you won. Cause the one I'm looking at now, y'all 33-13. We beat y'all 33-13. And this when you had Josh Sweat, E. Blanket, Reddit, Fletcher, all
them?
these
That
games.
was a team that should have won.
Um, you you did say nah, y'all actually look garbage. Hassan Reddick was the top
boy was a
performer
beast.
on y'all line.
That
He was
boy
the
was a beast.
yeah, he was the top performer on y'all
That boy
line.
was a beast. That boy
Uh,
was a beast. That boy was a beast. I ain't gonna hold you.
what was that was the 13-3 game, 33 game. Hold up, and y'all won this game. It's 28-23. Y'all won this joint. Y'all should have lost this joint, but EA felt bad for y'all. EA felt bad for y'all, so they ain't won. They ain't won. You know, hand. That's the one. They said, go ahead, let these bum birds get them. And y'all was 8-1. Damn. Y'all was 8-1. That's really what. Matter of fact, I remember
That's
this year. We gave y'all second
that's
loss. Yeah, we
that
gave
was
y'all
a
your loss this year. I remember this year.
that was a that's a good team right there. That is a good team. That is a good team right there.
Yeah,
They were
it's,
saying it a lot yesterday in the game. They were saying there's the best. They were saying a lot of this is the best two teams in NFL over the past few years. I was like, feel
man.
damn good to be hearing that in Philadelphia.
I'm,
Give some of that to them damn Phillies too. They damn good too, and they've been damn good over the past few years. It's just something here in Philly that's going on is winning.
yeah, nah, bro. He wasn't even look. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't even about to go back through all these songs again, but he definitely wasn't the best one. But all I'm saying is this. This is all I'm saying. Um, as scary as everybody want to make this dude seem like he is, um, we played him 3 times already, and probably played him another. I forgot how many years he was in the NFL, but we played him 3 times already. And out of the 3 times that we played him, this dude was not a factor in the game. So what makes you?
No way, bro.
What
You're talking crazy, bro.
I'm, I mean,
Bro,
listen,
this
listen.
man.
I'm only going by like number wise, right? Of course, you can't go by stats with
Yeah,
everything because stats don't tell the true story. You can you can have a corner. I mean, you can have a wide receiver clamped up all game and have no pass deflects, no interceptions, no tackles, and then everybody think you sat on the bench the whole game. But it's like, no, they just ain't on my way. You know what I'm saying? So
mm,
I get it. Stats don't
mm,
tell the whole tale. But
mm,
he's a defensive tackle. You on the interior of that
mm,
line means
mm. And you
you the
say a
first
tackle for loss and a half sack.
right.
A tackle for loss and a half sack. And in another game, another tackle for loss, right? And then
Nah,
another game, another
nah,
half sack, and
nah, because you had more games that he ain't do nothing, like, or he ain't had
but
nothing on the
again, you getting multiple games with tackles for losses. Ta- Jones when he hitting his quarterback, and you know what that do? That rattles a quarterback more than anything,
right,
right? These ain't games where he ain't doing nothing. These are
right,
good games, especially counting the fact that this is a 3-year player.
right. Man, listen, his
And again,
his best
and
game,
then when you go out there and
his best game was against the
when you
hurt Dallas team.
but look, especially when you go out there, and then it was a play where he gets through and he slips, but he
Mm-hmm.
was right there on Mahomes. Mahomes sails it 10 yards out of bounds. See,
Right,
I
right,
gotta get this motherfucker out of my hands. That man right there, he
right.
right there. I said, woo, 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 woo. NFL in trouble,
You
man.
stupid.
NFL in trouble. NFL in trouble. They done got them boys. They done woke them boys up.
Y'all had the Kelly Green on in this game. Y'all smoked.
you know when that Kelly come out,
Here we go.
you
Here we go.
know it just look even better.
Yeah.
It just look even better when that Kelly come out.
2024. I think this one was 20. Yeah, this was 2024.
Uh,
Yeah. His best game was against an injured Cowboys team, and I ain't even gonna say at this game. I ain't even gonna sit there and say, he just stunk it up because honestly, this was the game. This was 2 games before the playoffs. Y'all probably already had your spot solidified. Y'all might have just been out there just to be out there, to where as though we was still playing. But bro, y'all got you got he got his stuff off on the injured Cowboys team that didn't really have all they key factors, and
hmm
then this year he was out for the one game that we played so far. He was out. But then the other years he wasn't a deciding factor at all. So at the end of the day, my question to you is, what makes us scared of Jalen Carter? Please.
That man's an all pro. You're facing how many players on the defense in the NFL is
Blah
there?
blah blah. You are
You
you
know
know
how many, right? It's 30, it's 30 teams, so many teams, right? You only
you
get you get to pick two defensive, you put two defensive tackles on that whole all pro defense. Jalen
mm-hmm,
Carter's one of them.
mm-hmm,
Jalen Carter is.
yeah. I
That's
mean,
right, that right there.
it
Right,
wasn't.
3 year he made that after 2 years.
Uh huh. Uh huh.
we asking what y'all got to be worried about with Jalen Carter is absolutely crazy. Because if
Sir.
y'all not worried about Jalen Carter,
Uh huh.
then y'all really behind. Because what the hell are y'all game planning for then? If y'all ain't worried about Jalen Carter, then y'all really behind. The boy's an animal. The
Sir.
NFL's behind it. The NFL's behind it. Everybody's behind it. Not y'all.
Sir.
Y'all in trouble.
Sir. Sir. All I'm saying is this: we play y'all 2 times a year. He haven't made that much of an impact on the games that we played y'all. Like even when we had our bums in the game. So why would we be scared of him? Yeah, man. So
Because he get his hands on your quarterback every game.
but he don't.
You ain't said a game. Yes, you bro. You said every game, every single
Oh,
time
bro,
he hit
it
the quarter. Yes,
no,
you did, bro.
no,
You got look back into. You said 4 games. Each
no,
time, the one game that you said was bad, you said he did nothing, but he did get a QB hit. That's the only time that you said he did nothing. The other 3 games, he had a half sack, a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss, a
no.
half sack, and and a touchdown. Those
I,
are good games.
hold on, we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it again. This is us in 2024, right? This is us in 2024. This is the game before this is the game before the playoffs come around. Y'all was wearing the Kelly Green. Y'all smoked us 41-7. Smoked us, right?
Hmm
Only got what is the PD? Maybe pass deflect. I don't know, but
A pass
whatever it
deflection.
is,
Yeah.
right? Whatever it is, he got one, and
Yeah, I see. I'm gonna go back.
he got
Yeah, yeah.
he got one, and he got one QB hit. This was this
A
was
a pass deflection and the QB hit is really
right.
is a good game too from a defensive lineman.
What? Okay.
Bro, a pass deflection, he
Hey, listen,
batted a ball out the air. That
listen,
since we don't know the game, since we
listen.
don't know the game, that
Right,
could have very much have been in the goal line, and then he stopped y'all on the fourth.
right. True, true. But listen, you got that. All right. You happy with his one pass deflection and his one QB hit? Got you.
Right.
All right.
But
All right.
remember, getting your hands on a defensive player getting hands on a quarterback is not a good thing.
Right. Right. All right. So this is the second game. All right. This is the second game. Now, and again, y'all smoked us on this one too, 34-6. So Jalen Carter, this is his good game. 4 tackles, 2 solo tackles, a half a sack, 1 tackle for a loss, one pass deflection, two
Shit.
QB hits.
Oh my god.
That was his good game. Again,
Whew.
know, that was his good game. But again, you're playing against a hurt Cowboys team, right? But that's not even here nor there because they all professionals, right? Everybody get a check. They all in the big league. They all had to go through the same thing to get to wherever they at, right? Unless you
Mm-hmm.
name LeBron James. But all in all, they all professionals, so we ain't gonna take nothing away from them. And we're gonna go back to 2023, right? We're gonna go back to 2023. Y'all is that kind of am too.
A lot of boys come through that a lot of boys come through.
I see. All right, here we go. Jalen
Damn.
Carter. Here we go. Jalen Carter. It's 2023. Two total tackles, one solo tackle, a half a sack, one QB hit. All right, all right. So
Mm-hmm.
I think so far, I think we had one of them that was missing a QB hit.
No, 'cause he getting his hands on the QB every time.
Hold on. Wait, let's go back. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Wait, I'm trying to think. Was it? Hold on. We could do that later. We'll go back there later. Let's keep going forward for right now. Just the so far, allegedly he got a QB. He got one QB hit in each of the games that I named. Wait. Did I get both of those games that year? I don't think I got both of those games that year. This is 2023. All right, start of the year. I said the two tackles. Yup, one solo, half a sack, one QB hit. I said this one. All right, so we got to go to the second game. Oh wait. No, I didn't name both of the games. I did name both of the games. That was the close game. Nah. Oh yeah. That was the close game. The
Yeah,
other game
you.
y'all lost. The other game y'all lost. It was 33-13. Uh, we need to get Stephon Gilmore back, man.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on. There we go. This is the game when we beat y'all and Jalen Carter. Oh, here we go. One total tackle, and then it's a one TD. That's it. No sacks, no
One,
solo,
no
no
sec.
tackle. Huh?
One total tackle is in a TD. That's the rookie year.
Yeah. Nah. I don't know if this the rookie year. This is
That's 23.
yeah. This 2023.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I don't think that's the rookie year because he got the year.
yeah. That's his rookie year.
He
That's
got
his
another.
rookie year.
Wow. Wow. Hear me out. So what I say, 2023? Y'all got that?
Mm.
The 13-3 game, and that was the John. He ain't really like, do his 1-2 punch. All right. Here we go. All right. It's 2022. It's 2022. And this year we smoked Tom Brady in the John, but, I don't even, bring that John up. But that's neither here nor there. Box scores. Chevy riding high, boy. All right. Where is it at? Where is it at? That's Cuba. Cuba. What is that? Where is it at? All right, here we go. Here we go. Fletch. I see Fletch. Where you at? Come on. I'm Jalen Carter. Is he doing?
Yeah,
Is he?
because
Yeah. Yeah, you might be right. That was his rookie You might be right. All right. So the rookie year, cool. That's when he was looking all suspect, right? That's when he was looking all suspect. Boom. 2023, 2024, 2025. Why do I feel like he was in 2022 though?
No, he
No,
came.
he
He
came.
came
He came.
after. It would have been amazing though, because that probably would have been a guaranteed Super Bowl if we'd have had him the previous year against Kansas City. Guaranteed Super Bowl if we'd have had him. He was in college going crazy, by the way. That's what he was in college being a wild boy. You
Yeah, 'cause that's when he had the accident.
know, that's probably earlier on in that though. That's probably earlier on.
I mean, all right. So it's 40, 34. Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. So you're right. He came in 2022. He came in 2022. You're right. My bad. I shouldn't tell you nothing. You know your team. That's my bad. I apologize, Philadelphia fans. I gotta start listening to No. Obviously, No too. So let me
Nah,
not
you listen.
let
Them,
me not.
them. That's what listen. I'm only going to give credit when it's due. It
Got
just so happens that it's in the Philadelphia. That's a beautiful fucking thing. I mean, freaking thing.
all right. So cool. Like he ain't played 2022 and 2023 when he came to us. He got two QB hits, one PD. I'm gonna assume that's like we gonna go find what they call it, the legend after this. Find out what all these acronyms mean. Yeah. So now, 2023, he got his QB hits. Okay, we got you. He got his pass deflection. He got his tackles for loss. He got his half a sack. And that's when y'all smoked us. That's when y'all smoked us. Got you. We'll take that. We'll take that. 34-6. Y'all smoked. We'll take that. And mind you, Cooper Rush was under the center. Cooper Rush was under the center. But y'all still all professional. Y'all still all professional. 41-7. 2023. Again, Cooper Rush and y'all had Kenny Pickett out there. It ain't still got. Oh my, come on. Dang, bro, we got. That's why we ain't want to sign Micah, man. We gotta get some depth, man. We can't allow for stuff like this to happen, man. Like,
Look,
regardless,
man. Look,
if superstar was out, we should have had some. You know what I mean, some a way to recover.
listen. The first way to getting better is for y'all to accept what y'all are,
But America's team,
and and listen. It's gonna come back to the original capital. That's what y'all got to worry about. Imagine if the city of Philadelphia is the winning city, right? That's all it is. 'Cause that's what it is now. I mean, but we start winning it year in and year out, and start getting in that area. And when we in the area of winning it year in and year out, I'm gonna see that because that's a lot better. You don't want to see your team but just gonna win them every year. But when we in that little area, like we used to be back in the day when the Eagles was going to the NFC Championship, NFC Championship, NFC Championship, it was always in that qualifying top four. You always got a chance to win, and it always felt better. So imagine now if we actually coming through with those W's. We're talking about the real America's team, when the U.S. was set up and organized.
Mm.
headphones came out.
Oh, my headset died. My darn headset died. My darn headset died. You hear me, bro?
I heard
All right, bet. But yeah, bro, we get into that, bro.
all right, here we go. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, I already proved it. At the end of the day, he wasn't a disruption enough for us to be scared of him. And the narrative that was created, oh, Jalen Carter wasn't on the field, makes absolutely no difference because when he was on the field, even when we had our backups, he still ain't causing disruption. Now I get it. He's Jalen Carter. He's Jalen Carter. So I get it. You know, he's your best lineman and all that. But you still have to remember we have a good offensive line. So it don't matter if you Jalen Carter and you Pro Bowler and you get 100 sacks a game. If we got your kryptonite, if we can neutralize you, if we can slow you down,
Yeah.
you put you on your butt, do whatever the case may be, make you have to do 100 spins before you break through, regardless of what it is. If we got your kryptonite, it don't matter who you are. You know what I mean? It don't matter who you are. Prime example. And Chiefs keep getting smoked when they play y'all. So it seems like y'all got their kryptonite. Just like the Patriots back in the day with the Giants. Every time they played the Giants smoked them. They had their kryptonite. And you know what it was? It was they front four. I mean, they had some cornerbacks and safeties and all that. A little bit of linebacker play. But they front four was getting at it. That was letting their coverage set up and hold position because they ain't had to send all these exotic blitzes and all that that leave somebody open. Woo woo woo. They could just send four at you, and them four dudes was causing enough disruption if they didn't put you on your bunkie. You know what I'm saying? That they didn't need to do all that. Now, I give it to y'all. I give it to y'all. Where we at? We gonna do it again, and I might even lick a shot for you. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? You know what the Eagles, what Jalen Carter and the Eagles can do? They can my behind. Because at the end of the day, we not scared of nothing. You know what I'm saying? We ain't scared of him. We ain't scared of y'all. We ain't scared of y'all two lonely trophies y'all got sitting on the shelf. We ain't worried about none of that. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? We holding it down. We still the top team in the NFC. We still America's team. We still the richest sports franchise. This
That's
all,
probably that's about the only thing y'all still are.
you know what I'm saying? This is all
That's that's
out,
about the only thing y'all still are.
out. That on y'all.
Own us.
That on
You
y'all.
can't own us, bruh. You can't own us. We blow y'all out. We listen, bruh. The Dak success is the past.
What?
You guys gotta figure it out.
What?
You guys gotta figure it out. It's the past. Maybe when you played against Nick Foles and Carson Wentz, you got some cute stuff off. It was cute,
So
right?
how long has Jalen Hurts been the starting QB of the Eagles?
Since Jalen Hurts has been in the building these 4 years, 5 years, that man has been balling, balling.
So
We ain't gotta worry about injuries and all those things.
5 years,
None of that. We
which,
ain't worried about. Mm-hmm.
which means we played y'all
Say it
10
one more
times.
time.
5 years, which means we played y'all 10 times, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or we
Mm-hmm.
gonna say we played y'all 9 times. We still gotta get the other one out. And Dak record against
Mm-hmm.
y'all is nine and
What's
five.
Dak's record against Jalen? What's
Dak,
Dak's record against Jalen Hurts? Cause that one ain't looking good. Once upon a time, Dak was 9-1.
hold up, you listening? Doo-doo-doo. Dak Prescott has an 8-3 record against Jalen Hurts and the Eagles.
8-3.
8-3.
Oh, so Dak just lost his last 8-3 record. So the past three was the only time he lost
Hold on,
to
hold on,
Jalen Hurts.
hold on. My bad, my bad. No, wait, and now it's 9-5 record against Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. Hold on. That don't sound
It can't be. I'm like, that's too many games.
right. Right. Hold on.
Charging this puppy. Nah, sound like I'm charging that puppy. That's a regular AirPods. My AirPods in the car.
So my bad. So against Jalen Hurts, Dak is 2-1. So he won twice and lost once.
Check which Jalen Hurts is right because this makes no sense. Jalen Hurts wins against the Cowboys.
Bro, I'm trying
And
to tell you, he two and
Jalen
one.
Hurts, Jalen Hurts has yet Jalen Hurts over the
Mm.
past few years has never put under 11 wins on his record per year.
Now you know what? My bad. It's 2-2 now. Cause I ain't include the uh, this, but you gotta remember Dak been injured and
Dak
all
be
this.
hurt. Yeah,
Yeah,
Dak be hurt on games. Yeah,
and
so
so
that's
have
always
Jalen
a
Hurts.
factor. Yeah,
Right. Jalen Hurts been
yeah.
injured
So
too.
yeah, so injuries. Yeah, early on. Yeah, you're right. So yeah, a little W over the years could sway a little bit different because it'd be him versus this guy, and one of them versus this other guy.
Right. Right. All in all, it
Y'all
looked
got
like
to worry about some. Y'all
it
got
looked like,
all in all, y'all got to worry about some sort of Jalen, whether it's going to be offense or defense.
bro. Jalen Carter ain't doing nothing though, bro.
Bro, the man just. Last night he has a good game. Defense plays amazing. Y- You got Jalen Carter. I told you, I said it before. We got three levels to beat. You got three levels to beat. If that first level don't get you, so and how you going? You see how Zach Bourne covering sideline to sideline. That's not that's top stuff. That's top stuff.
I'm asking you a
Say what's
question.
up.
I'm asking you a question. Have you ever heard of Agent Zero?
Age of zero.
Yeah.
In basketball?
No. In football. Have
Who
you ever
agent
heard of
zero in football?
huh?
Who agent zero in football?
Agent Zero is Demarion Overshawn, the best linebacker in the NFL when he's healthy. Bro, wait till he come back. That's what I'm saying. Like we ain't even at our full potential. You know what I'm saying?
How long has this guy been in NFL?
This is his fourth year.
He
He's
ain't
been
the
in,
best linebacker in NFL.
he's been injured
Let's
most.
let's let's be serious. It ain't a cowboy that's the best at anything in the goddamn NFL. It ain't one cowboy that's the best at any goddamn position, brother. You tripping? Not no, especially not a linebacker. You seen what my man is. Zach Bond ain't having it. It ain't no. It ain't no. It ain't no. It ain't no Jude over Agent Zero. There's only one Agent Zero. Gilbert Arenas. It ain't. That's the only Agent Zero. Your guy, when he healthy, he the best. Well, I ain't heard of him. That man, and
Wow,
and
wow.
and and if he mattered, I don't know if he was there because Jalen Hurts had his way with y'all.
Now he's been injured. He's been injured.
Tell that man to get his health right. Get that health right.
He's been injured.
Because Dallas needs you.
Now we definitely do.
Dallas needs you.
They definitely do. They
They
definitely
need you, boy. Listen. Because what y'all gonna do? What the heck is y'all gonna do if y'all gotta figure it out? Because I'm trying to tell you, bro.
now
Them
we do.
them kinks get wrinkled out, man. Listen,
I know listen. You gotta understand this, right? And even with y'all, but y'all been dealing with this for the last few years. We got new coordinators, both of us.
hmm
Got new coordinators. We got a whole new coaching staff for real, for real.
hmm
They learning new systems, right? But then not only that, you got coaches that's learning their players. All right, you know what? I know he'll look good in this during this formation. We're gonna have to sit him down during this formation. I know he good at this play because he gonna take full advantage of that edge opposed to him. Um, you know, I'm gonna use him as the coverage safety and bring this one down in the box because he focus more. Like they gotta learn their personnel just as well as the players gotta learn scheme. Yeah.
hmm
So we got a nice little learning curve. That's why I'm not even mad at everything that's going on at the end of the day because I know we're gonna turn it around. But I also know that if we try to make any type of run this year, we got to turn it around quick. We got to turn it around quick because the season go by like it's gone. You know what I'm saying? So if we don't turn it around quick, it might be our division to keep. But I think we gonna provide a crazy upset because everybody counting us out, and that's the beautifulest thing. That's the us as Cowboys fans. We haven't been in this position in so long, right? The media love to say it's the Cowboys fans that do this and do that and do this and do that, when in reality, it's the media. The media make us Super Bowl bound. Media make us the team to beat, the best team this and the best this and blah blah blah. The media do all this. Cowboys fans don't do that. And I think everybody wake up and when they ask about their team, they sit there and say, "Yo, we going to the bowl this year." Unless you were around, you know, for 20 years, the last like it's like unless you with that organization because they just started getting good. But before then, there's no way that any Brown fan would have walked into a season and saying, "Oh yeah, we going to the Super Bowl." They ain't had no
Mhm.
man, but at the end of the day, it be the TV that make us pull bound every single year. We don't come in talking that bull crap. Fans are a little more realistic. They'll sit there and tell you like you got some delusional ones, but I think that's in all sports business. But we know our faults. We know what we fall short at, what we need, what we're good at, what we need to improve. And then some of us too caught up in what the media say. Because I can't understand how you a Cowboys fan and you hate on Dak Prescott. Like,
Yeah, it's crazy.
yeah, like
Yeah,
I just don't understand that,
yeah,
especially
it's crazy.
when you got people like Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, C.J. Stroud, like all these quarterbacks that's playing the game at a high level, saying, "Yo, this dude is it," but yet all y'all fans want to come out and
So
talk
it's time to go. Yeah,
right. Like that makes absolutely no sense. That's why I'm happy Jerry took the stands that he took. Like, oh no, we gotta get rid of Micah because you know what? I know we can win the Super Bowl with that, and we need to put the pieces around him so we can make that happen. Not just kick out all our money to three people and we can't get over that hump. So I'm happy that he took the stand that he took, but he let you know, like nigga, we believe in that. We believe that this ball is going to take us to the promised land. We just got to get those key pieces because we missing a lot of pieces. And that's why I'm happy with the approach he taking. He not just sitting back watching us get our butt kicked, and it show you. We game ain't even over. This dude on the phone trying to get clowny. Why? Because he see we having an issue with pass rush. Like it's not as bad as people making it seem, but it's bad. Like quarterbacks are having way too much time. You know what I'm saying? But they are providing pressure on them, but it's not the pressure that you need to, you know, stop your corner, I mean your safeties and all that from getting beat. Because all that time is exploiting a lot of holes that we may have had the whole entire time. But you wouldn't have known because why? You had a good pass rush that wouldn't
mhm.
allow you to get that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But I know one thing for sure, two things for certain. We ain't afraid of no Jalen Carter.
Listen,
Yeah,
boy, you got a lockdown. You got a midfield menace, and you got a monster on the line.
I like that.
Oh, Quinion on his way there.
Oh, all right. He on his way.
Quinion on his way there.
He on his way.
Look, when you got a nickel lockdown right there next to him.
Dude,
It's Coop. They said Coop the best slot corner in the NFL.
are
Hear
you
that?
sure?
They said Coop.
I don't think he is.
I said, ooh, that's kind of early. Maybe the NFL seeing something else, and maybe they seeing something in it. Because I think Tom Brady was the one that said it.
So wait, how he the best in the NFL when you got Deron Bland?
I said, yeah, he got there that fast.
How he the best when you got Deron Bland?
Coop got. Hey, look, I ain't say it, but Tom Brady said
Let me see the report.
that man is the
Let,
best slot corner in the NFL.
let me see the report. Because how you say that when you got Deron Bland? Like
I
name
was like, listen, now I would never, I wouldn't, honestly, I never knew, I would not, honestly, I never thought to ever rank the slot corners. I never, ever in my sports life thought to rank the slot corners. I always just rank corners off being a corner. Like, you play great coverage, you a good cover corner, I reach you, I look at you that way, right? Now, the slot corners, the nickel corners, they do different
basketball.
things.
You gotta give him a pass because he a basketball coach. You know what I mean, give him a pass.
You know what I mean? So I never, I'm a back. I love. I'm so I'm like a corner's a corner. Corner's a corner. Corner's a corner. Right? right? Even though I know of the nickel corners in Philadelphia, I watch them. I watch them.
Nah, shot.
I'm not gonna lie. You mean? So when you start hearing it over here, I say, God, dog, there's something going on, man. What's going on? Were you hearing that? They already got Carter on the line. They already got Zach Vaughn right behind. Quinion covered a back.
Y'all trying to
That,
win the Super Bowl.
y'all got cooked.
Y'all trying to win the Super Bowl. That ain't gonna happen.
Listen, when you got rookies out there, when you got rookie cover guys out there winning bowls,
But peep game.
one
You know,
one was the least,
but you
huh?
don't, that's the downfall.
Another year, more and more years when they gaining more experience, and
So
now they not scared. And
we
look,
this year.
yeah, that's why I'm liking it. Quinion ain't showing you nothing bad. That's why I'm loving it. Coop ain't showing you nothing bad. It
Boy,
honestly, Dory Jackson yesterday, he played a lot better than he did week one. It's like,
ain't 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 Quinion a linebacker? Am I thinking about Quinn?
you think Quinion, he was our rookie last. He was the he made all all defense. Rookie, made defensive team as a rookie. Locking down. Does the least thrown to? Was the least thrown to? One of the least thrown to all year. It's a rookie that's doing that. It's a rookie.
Ain't
More experience in a winning environment. Man, that could turn a player into a whole nightmare. A whole nightmare.
true. This is true. I give you that. But that's neither here nor there. And y'all gotta apologize, world, because we wasn't even supposed to be talking about Cowboys and the Eagles. We was really supposed to be talking about the game that was going on tonight and the football that happened over the weekend, but also Terrence Crawford
Yeah, yeah.
and Canelo.
Oh,
But no, he was talking all this bull crap. I mean, we kind of got sidetracked and all that. I mean, fellas, you know how I go when you start talking about your team. You know how I
Look,
go.
I honestly, I said I watched two games straight through. Cowboys, then the Eagles. But that was coming heavy, riding off that Terrence Crawford. It is absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting to hear people say you only like Terrence Crawford because he black. What kind of nonsense is that to say? As a, that boy is the baddest boxer, one of the baddest boxers I ever seen.
But peep game, those same people that say that, I can almost guarantee you that you put a white guy in Bud's spot. The only reason why you would like him is because he's white and he
That
dominating
was
this box. That would be the only reason that you like him. Now you can't really say that with us because at the end of the day, you had a lot of people that thought Canelo was going to win. So
like, yeah.
like,
So I like Canelo, not against Crawford, but I like Canelo.
nah, you had some people that thought Canelo was going to win against Crawford.
Yeah, no. People, my bro hit me up, told me one of my bros hit me up, told me Canelo. He said he's gonna knock him out. I said this boy don't touch the floor. He put him on. He put people on him. He said, "Oh, dude, Canelo a bigger guy." I said, "Dang, Canelo 5'6" and Crawford 5'9." I ain't never heard a person tell me that the bigger guy was the smaller guy.
I ain't gonna hold you. Canelo's shoulder and looking at them boys standing next to each other, bro. Canelo's shoulder and then looking at him in the ring in the back and all that. Like Canelo, he just, I feel like he was too slow for Bud. One, he was too
Mhm.
slow. and he couldn't pick up on what Bud was doing. And the crazy thing is Canelo fast. Canelo
That's a
fast.
bad boy.
He
Yeah.
just wasn't he just wasn't as fast as Bud.
So I
Bud
like him.
quick before Canelo had time to react. That shit it was like booty thing. When you got hit and
That man said, he said, Matt. He said, what
good,
he hit me with?
good,
What's going on with this fight? I said,
good.
yo.
Canelo ain't know what was going on. That's the first time I seen man was confused. Like he like, hold up. Which way did he go?
Listen, he was in that ring like, yo, I can't see this boy. I can't see this boy.
Right, real right. You would have
Yo,
you would have thought it was the stadium lights was out. Like, listen, man, I felt bad for Canelo. Like, I ain't gonna hold.
nah,
I
that was a
felt bad.
bad job.
Yeah,
That
I
was a
felt
bad.
bad. For him. Like, yo, bud, you ain't have to do it like that, bud. Only thing that was missing from that fight was the drop. Like, and I
Yeah,
ain't gonna lie,
yeah.
I was a little scared. I thought Canelo was gonna hit Bud with one of them Jones and was gonna clean him up for a second.
That
But
boy's.
that joint kept going on. I was like, nah, Bud got this.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't.
Bud,
I kept telling everybody. I don't see it. Everybody like, oh, Canelo got this. I was like, this is not a. Yo, you know boxing, and you know when it's one of them ones. I felt that way ever since my first time seeing him. So when I was watching, yo, dead serious, and again, I love Floyd. Floyd, my guy. And when I heard when Floyd was walking out, and he was like Bud Crawford, and I had already seen that man, and he was putting everybody on the floor both ways. He could go southpaw, he could go orthodox. I'm like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah,
he really is one of them ones.
yeah. I hope Bud don't retire, man. At the end of the day, it's about to put you at the top of boxing right now. And
Yeah,
maybe he want to retire while he ain't got no stains on his record because now he know that a lot of people about to be gunning for him. But I don't think Bud should retire. Like, I'm
yeah.
hoping I'm hoping.
The game definitely need him. Like
Yeah, nah,
he listen, especially he in performing age. That's why he in performing age. He gonna go out there and do his thing on everybody. He got a couple more years. We all we in the same age range. So I'm like, bro, you got it. I feel like I look. I go out there and hoop still. So I'm like, bro, if I feel like I can still go out there and hoop and we be jumping in leagues, right? We do our thing still. So I know you could go do that, bud. Go take the crown.
ain't trying to get that CTE.
Yeah.
Bud said like, nah, yeah, I mean, but nah, he's sharp. He's sharp though, man. Bud got it. Like, I wonder when the next tank situation.
He about to fight Paul, Logan Paul, right?
That ain't no real fight.
That's that it was supposed to be the rematch with Roach, but it's Paul Logan Paul. I was
That ain't
upset.
like
I was upset. I'm like, well,
that's that's like me sending something to Tank talking about let's box. Man, Tank ain't going
I
out
gotta get
there.
my name. So shoot, so take him get the boys to kiss some bread.
Right. Listen, that's the only reason why Tank taking that fight because it's a beta. Other than that, that bull wasn't even entertaining, man. And Logan Paul ain't no real boxer. Him or his brother. Them dudes ain't no real fighters. This exhibition.
He fighting one of them boys. I'm telling you, he fighting. I think it might be Jake. I think it's Jake. It's probably Jake.
Just like Tyson. Tyson took that job because Tyson wanted the money. Tyson
Hmm
knew. Like, come on. Tyson would have
Tyson
cleaned.
about to jump in with Floyd.
That's gonna be an exhibition. That
Hmm
ain't gonna be no real fight. That's what I'm saying. Like all this stuff, I like it's good for the sport and it's entertainment, but it ain't real. Yeah, I mean, and you know, everybody hyping it up and all this or whatever the case may be, just for when it start, for you to get let down because it ain't a real fight. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Hold on, I gotta make this run real quick. Yeah, I mean, I'm about to I'm about to hold on. Let me. Uh, can we do an after the game special? Do it after
Yeah,
the game.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I need like a good 20 minutes. You know what I mean? I gotta
All
run
right.
uptown, but I do wanna 'cause I wanted to talk about that tank and all that. I ain't gonna hold you. Dang, I hope he ain't,